Your dirty nose. Oh, you cleaned it. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, handsome. Hi, Jersey. Can you hear me okay? I'm trying. I couldn't get it in the tripod, so I'm trying to not make it too wiggly. Hi, Susan. Fig is here too. Fig, let's say hi. Hi, October. Rob's like, who are you talking to? You're nuts, Mom. This is my little boy. Hey, Corey. Claire. I didn't know if you were going to be around or not. I mean, it's hard to resist seeing Rob. Oh, and then Faye is over here. Hi, Faye Fig. How's everybody doing today? I know it's Christmas for a lot of people. You literally just got home. Is everybody holding up okay? Hey, Tam. I'm sorry I'm so wobbly. And my finger seems to be in the way. That's not good. Hey, Greyfort. I did not have Christmas tacos. On Christmas Eve, last night, I went to my best friend's house, one of my best friends, and we had dinner. This year we didn't do tacos. We did like regular other food. And today I just stayed home. I just hung out with the kitties and watched movies. Vera. Hi, Brandy. There's tacos. Yeah, here in LA, there's tacos and then there's other food. Lizzie. I know you Australians had Christmas yesterday. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get out. Okay, Rob. He was like, God, you're so obnoxious, Mom. Oh, that's great, Greyfort. Well, at least you're allowed to drive 2 hours away now, Claire. You're not limited to a certain distance. Hey, Kimberly. I wonder if I can. Sorry, guys, my hand keeps getting in the way. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm so glad you got to see your son, Lizzie. Oh, my hand is still in the freaking way. Let me see if I put it down here. Oh, that's awesome, Vera. Hey, Anne. Yeah, around here, the new variant seems to be running rampant. So I just wanted to keep it mellow and try to be somewhat safe. I have a bunch of friends who've been vaccinated who have COVID right now, and they're okay. I mean, that's the whole point of getting vaccinated, is it helps you not die. So I'm very happy I've gotten my booster, but a lot of people are getting it now. Oh, wow, great for it. Darn it. Hi, Sue. It's so nice seeing all of you. It just wouldn't be like Christmas without having a chat with you guys. I've spent like every holiday with you for the last like 8 years in some way, shape, or form. Oh, Robbers, you can lay down. It's okay. Are you gonna see my face? At some point I can turn the camera around and shove my face in the lens. I'm using my phone. I just didn't want to deal with turning the computer on and getting the software open, and you know, every time I try to like set up the cam, there's always steps that have to be taken, and I'm just not in the mood. So much easier on the phone. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm trying to get this so I don't have to hold it. There. Oh, maybe that'll work. There we go. Yeah. I felt like we were starting to get normal back, and now everybody's getting hit with COVID again. And I don't think they'll shut down again, but you know, it just means we have to be extra careful again. Like my mom in New York, everybody seems to have it in New York right now. Everybody. So my mom isn't even leaving the house again. Aw. That's awesome, Greyfort. It always means a lot to me when my cam like sucks people into the kitten cam world. Yeah, I'm the same way, Claire. Like I'm doing little spurts of socializing. I don't know, it's just too much for me to like I went to a party a couple of weekends ago and it was a kind of it was a calm party. So it was bearable, but by the time I got home I was exhausted. Oh, congratulations on your new job, Kimberly. See, Rob's laying on like a binder in a book so that his stomach doesn't look as tiny as it is. He's trying to make himself look fuller, less underweight. Restaurants are drive-through only again? Where, Brandy? Where are you? Oh God, that's horrible, Kimberly. Well, I'm glad you got a new one. Yeah, Rob is comfy. And he's cute. I just fed him his 5th meal of the day, so he's happy. I swear I'm always feeding this cat. I feed him small amounts as often as he wants to be fed because the prednisolone makes him very hungry and he doesn't absorb as much nutrients from his food as a healthy cat, so I try to give him more to give his body a chance to absorb more. Oh, hi Evie. Merry Christmas. And to you and your fur babies too. Oh, I think there's a creature on the porch. What's out there? Oh, there's Fiona. I think the possums I feed are on the porch, so the cats are getting excited. Oh, you're in Carson, California, Brandy? See, I'm in LA and there's still restaurants that you can sit down in. But that may be changing, I don't know. My mom's okay. I think she's a little stressed out. She's been having a physical therapist come a couple times a week, and now she's nervous that they're going to bring the new variant to her. So I told her, you just have to make sure that everybody that comes in wears an N95 mask and be safe. At this point, like, what more can we do? Yes, Jersey, the Christmas. It's been raining here, which has been lovely because you guys know we've been in a drought here for like 1,000 years. So to have a Christmas where it's been cold and I actually had to like wear a jacket and it's been raining has been lovely. Yeah, Evie's son and daughter-in-law have been rescuing up a storm. Some really super cute kitties and kittens. Give my opinion about teeth cleaning on cats. Um, I think it's important if they're in good health, it should be safe. If you can brush their teeth at home, I think that's great. My cats won't let me brush their teeth no matter what I try. So I just have to take them in for teeth cleaning, and it's not always easy. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Where are you going, Rob? It's just rain, baby. Oh, Rob, come here. Hi. Oh my God, Lizzie, really? Yeah, are you guys getting rain out there too, Evie? It's been so nice. Oh, Rob, don't go in your hidey hole. Darn it. He just went it. He went. I have their little thing, their sheet over the chair for them to crawl into, their little, whatever you call it. And he just crawled in there. I swear that was like the best thing I've ever done is put that sheet over that chair for them. Sometimes they're all under there. Yeah, the problem is that teeth cleaning on kitties is super expensive. So I can't do them all at the same time. They have to take turns. Yeah, isn't it wonderful, Evie? I've been so happy. There was like frost on my car windows last night. Okay, I'm too shaky. I need to. Where are you going, Faye? He's like, leave me alone. Yeah, and it's supposed to rain more next week too. Dirk! Robbers? What, Fiona? Feral Kitty's doing really good. We've been giving him his flea medicine like every 29 days. And he is like the most lovely cat because he's not uncomfortable having a flea allergy. And it's crazy because I'd said what I've heard other people say about their cats is I've never seen, oh my God, where are you guys going? It's all on you, Faye. I've never seen a flea on Feral Kitty. Never. But he still gets them, and then he has a horrible reaction, and then he turns into a devil kitty. He becomes miserable, and he'll like hiss and bite and doesn't want to come in at night. And I'll probably be fostering in like another 2 months. The rain put a stop to some of the house stuff I needed to finish, and I'm waiting to see what happens with all this new burst of COVID stuff to see if I can go see my mom again. But my plan is to try for 2 months. Yay, Claire, for brushing your hair. I feel ya. There are some days where I just keep my hair up in a bun and then go to sleep, and then I wake up and have a giant knot. And like I stopped putting product in my hair during quarantine, and last night I put product in my hair when I went to the dinner. And when I woke up this morning, I had like a giant's rat nest on my head, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's because of the hair product." I feel like I've forgotten how to put makeup on and brush my hair. I've been practicing my makeup skills because I totally lost them. Maybe I can. There you go. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Julie. Yep, accomplishments are accomplishments. Oh, yeah, Vera. It's weird. It's taken me quite a few social experiences to feel like I can even hold a conversation. Right? Like, what is lipstick? Meta! Aw, poor Claire. I'm good at brushing my hair. I know how to do it. I have curly hair, so my hair frizzes when I brush it. So that you have to be careful. I have to do it very carefully. What are you doing, Faye Fig? You're okay. You're so cute. Let's see. Well, I'm not doing anything right now. In 2 months, you can thank me. Hi, Figlet. Come here. Yeah, I stayed on top of the shaving legs and stuff because I didn't want to feel like I was starting to feel really bad. So, but it has motivated me to like look into laser hair removal again because I'm too lazy. I don't want to keep shaving all the time. Oh, you had to just do that, right? So now I have to move the camera again. Oh. What are you doing, Fig? Wow, Evie, really? I had no idea she would be that big. I mean, there are bigger kitties. 11 pounds is a good weight, but I thought she would be the smallest. It's so weird because even when I look at pictures of any of my fosters grown up, I still see them as kittens. Oh. What are you two doing? Sorry, I know I'm shaky. Maui is 10.7 pounds. Wow. What are you doing, Fiona? What are you doing? Oh. Well, I know Faye lost a lot of weight and she's gained it all back because every time I feed Rob, I have to give her a little bite. And then she like tries to force everybody else away from their dishes. Oh no, Claire. Can they sing? Here, you can look at Faye's butt. There's Faye's butt. She's like a turkey. Yeah, you guys can watch Paul over at Kitten. I can never say the name of his channel. Somebody type it. Kitpocalypse. He's got some fluffy, good-looking kittens. And they're in Canada. Yeah, that's definitely a good weight, Evie. That's a healthy weight. Faye is definitely not just 11 pounds, so your cats are healthy. Kitty Apocalypse. Paul is a foster in Canada who used to come into our chats, and he's got his own foster kittens right now. Yeah, he fosters for Volcra. I think that's how you say their name, and they've actually worked with Shelly on projects. Volcra. Um, but yeah, Paul is an old friend from when I first started my cam. He was in my chat, and then he started fostering on his own. But he's got some super fluffy, cute ones, guys. And he doesn't have a ton of viewers, so it's you could go chat and just have like a nice, civil, calm place to go chat until I start mine up again. Karen hisses? Really? She's got some personality, Evie. Look at that hammock. That hammock isn't even a year old. Look at that. They like tore it up in 2 seconds. It's like, I think we're only just gonna get Faye's backside. Rob is totally hiding. What is it, Figlet? Yeah, that was a great litter. Fiona, what are you doing? You want to come down here? Come down here and say hi to everybody. I know, you always like to get right up in my face. Faye is super soft. She's like a little baby seal. What are you doing? Where are you going? Fiona's the panther. You're a panther, aren't you? Okay, lay down there so at least people can kind of see you. There you go. Aww. Maui, oh, he's such a cute cat. Sorry guys, I can't seem to get my finger out of the way because of my little mount thing on the phone. Okay. This is Fiona. Tell your boyfriend to come out of hiding, Fiona. Yeah, here in LA, everybody wears masks when they're indoors. And, you know, they're not wearing them as much outside unless they're gathered in groups. Yeah, Fiona just wants love. She's like the most, all of 4 of them are affectionate, but she's the one who would like crawl up into my face and like live there if she could. But even when she was a kitten on cam, she would bury her head in my neck and cuddle, like immediately. She would just crawl up me and cuddle into my neck. And she still likes to do that. But the drooling gets a little annoying. What are you doing? Yeah, they're supposed to indoors, and here they are from what I've seen. But I know some other areas where people have not been as good about it. But like I said before, I have friends who've even gotten their boosters who have now come down with the new variant. So people need to take it seriously. Yeah, all my babies are foster failures. I really didn't mean to. But this is the limit. I can't have more than 4 in my small place. So this is it. Kathy, I didn't think we'd get to see you. Thank you. Yeah, my friend's son went to the movies with his girlfriend, caught COVID, brought it home to his dad, and now his dad, who's my friend, has COVID. And he even had his booster shot. But he says it's like, you know, he doesn't feel good. He feels like crap, but he's not dying. And that's the goal. Is we want people that once, if they get it, they can get sick but not end up in the hospital, and definitely no dying. Hi, Lori. Did you arrive safely wherever you were going, Kathy? Yeah, I feel you, Claire. No, yesterday, my birthday was Christmas Eve. But since having a birthday on Christmas Eve sucks, we kind of let it go for the week, for the 2 days. The weekend, I was going to say, but it's not the weekend yet. I mean, I'm not even making sense. 2 days. Ooh, it must be beautiful, Kathy. Yeah, we have the Australian day, which is the day before ours, and then the actual day here. Aw, thanks, Evie. Well, I think any birthday that's near Christmas, you kind of get gypped. You know, I've just learned to accept it. I'm just really lucky that I have friends that through the years have like spent time with me on my birthday, and you know, I had a friend whose birthday was on New Year's Eve, and I almost think that that's kind of worse. Where'd you go? Yeah, Claire's a December baby too. Well, you know, you only get one present from people. Nobody, if they give you two, it's always like jilted presents, and just it's you're screwed. Yeah, Fiona really is a beautiful panther. All the other cats I've had through the years or have known that were black all turned kind of uh, a brown eventually, and she's the purest black cat that I've had. Sorry, baby. I just whacked you with the cord. Good night, Tam. Fiona, I believe, is 8. She and Fig are like a year younger than Rob and Faye. Fiona and Rob fell in love. I made the mistake of letting her and Fig come out of the foster room. This is why I don't mix my fosters with my cats anymore at all. Because Fiona and Fig came out, and Rob and Fiona fell in love, and I felt too guilty separating them. And Fig was so bonded to Fiona that I couldn't separate them, so I ended up with 4 cats. And her and Rob still make out. And Faye is still right there. Hi, Fifi. It's a little darker over there. Yeah, I think they duped me, Jersey. They must have been talking through the door, and they hatched a plan to be together. Hi, Luna. Yeah, it's interesting because I've never seen like my cats have always been siblings, so I never got to see two non-sibling cats like fall in love. And they definitely did. I mean, they are more affectionate with each other than they are with the other ones. Even though Fiona and Fig are bonded, Fiona doesn't make out with Fig the way she does with Rob. I mean, they lay down together and mutually groom each other for like 20 minutes at the same time. Oh, geez, Claire. That just sounds expensive. Boy, it's really pouring outside. You're pretty. Well, I know Jersey requested I read the Christmas story she wrote. Do you guys want, it's like a poem story. Do you guys want me to read the annual Christmas story poem thingy? No, it's not static. It's pouring rain. It's so exciting. We never get rain. I think it will, Evie. I think there's plenty more coming out. There's little Fig. Little Fig. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Are you the cutest ever? Are you the cutest ever? She's in love with Fiona. Yeah? Where you going? Where you going? Oh, Fiona. Alright, I can read the poem thingy, but I won't be able to really look at chat. And I'll have to focus on Faye so that, or Faye's back while I read. Okay, let me open it up. Hi, Sophie. Thank you. Where's Darm? All right, let me open up the story. All right. How the Night Before Christmas Was Stolen. A Jolly Holiday Tale by Jersey Cat. So Jersey Cat in the chat wrote this, for those of you who don't know. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the castle, all the creatures were stirring, creating a hassle. No one was nestled snug in their beds. No visions of kitty treats danced in their heads. Princess Sarah was out with a prince on a date. She'd be gone all evening. She'd be back very late. So the kitties ran amok. They yelled and they yowled. There was havoc and chaos. They went wild and howled. They bounced off the walls, chasing Buzzy and such. They were meowing and jumping and zooming so much. They quite entirely failed to hear Santa Claus and his 8 tiny reindeer. So when Santa emerged from the chimney all sooty, the kitties all hissed, "Fig pounced on his footy." She chewed on his laces, then swallowed them down, and Fiona joined in with a ferocious sound. Faye and Fig and Fiona and Rob turned into catnip-fueled, frenzied mob. They attacked Santa Claus. They scratched and they bit. They growled and they slashed. They hissed and they spit. "Don't you recognize me? Don't you know me at all?" asked Santa, ducking from a slashing paw. "I'm Santa Claus. I bring treats, toys, and mittens all over the world to good cats and kittens." But the kitties, deciding to take no chances, bit the old fellow right through his red pantses. "Such naughty cats. You're absolutely foul. I came to give you presents. I won't do that now. I will take your toys and your treats and your mittens and deliver them elsewhere to nice cats and kittens." And under his breath, Santa murmured, "At least I will do that if I escape here in one piece." "Oh yeah, big deal. So what? We don't care," said Fiona, launching herself off of a chair. And Robert, far from ashamed of himself, why, Robert then attacked the elf on the shelf. Then suddenly the room went quiet, scarier than noise, and Santa more tightly clutched his big bag full of toys. Then the kitties surrounded the jolly old elf, chanting, "Run for it, old man, save yourself." I love the story. And those cheeky kitties exclaimed as Santa drove out of sight, "Meowie Christmas to all, and to all a good night." But lest you think this is the end of the tale, just wait. You cannot beat up Santa and not face your fate. Princess Sarah, arriving back from the party, said, "I'm home at last. Sorry I'm tardy." Then checking her phone for any missed text, saw a message that left her quite thoroughly vexed. "You did what?" shouted Sarah, losing her cool. "Santa texted me about your naughtiness this Yule. I'm so ashamed, so disappointed in you. I raised you better. You know what not to do." The kitties ran from the room right quick, and they hid. They licked their paws and thought about what they did. "We were rather awfully mean to St. Nick," said Faye, giving her paw one more little lick. "We must tell Sarah how sorry we are. We must tell her we know we went much too far. We were really bad. I can see that now. We must make it up to Sarah, but how?" "I'm sorry for eating Santa's laces," Fig piped up. "I'm mostly sorry because they made me throw up." Elsewhere in the house, Princess Sarah said to her guest, "My kitties have something they want to confess." "Kitties, come here. Come out of your hidey hole. There's someone to see you on his way home to the North Pole." Faye stepped forward as a spokescat, as she spoke most clearly and apologized for them all and said sorry most sincerely. "We were awfully naughty, absolutely foul. We don't deserve presents. We see that now. It's quite right that you gave our toys and new mittens to much nicer cats and much nicer kittens. We'll try to be good this coming New Year's so that we can join in next year's Christmas cheer." Santa looked thoughtful as he considered her speech, then grinned and chuckled as into his bag he reached. "You were right to say we're sorry. You did just as you should. That's the best way to change from being naughty to good. So I think after all, these should be under your tree to open in the morning. Gifts to you from me." The packages smelt of lovely Christmas smells, tied up with ribbons decorated with bells. Then, having delivered his final 4 presents, Santa said, "It's been a very long night and I must go to bed." So the kitties and Sarah watched out the window and waved as Santa flew off home and their Christmas was saved. The end. Yay! We love Jersey's stories. so talented, Jersey. Thanks, Kathy. Well, you know, we gotta have some traditions. Huh, Fiona? You're so dark, nobody can see you. Which musical? What? Yeah, we didn't have the Christmas elf when I was a kid. That would have freaked me out. I am not wearing my tiara. I'm sorry. I do know where it is, but I did not put on my tiara. Oh, Fiddler on the Roof. Yeah, I'll probably do a chat on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to go out on New Year's Eve. If I decide not to go out on New Year's Eve, I'll do a chat on New Year's Eve. If I go out on New Year's Eve, I'll probably do a chat on New Year's Day, or I'll do one super late when I get home on New Year's Eve. Hi. It's probably true. I just feel like you shouldn't have to like threaten your kids with being spied on in order to get them to behave. Am I on Facebook? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Look for Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room. Or if you're looking for me individually, look for Sarah's Foster's Lillard, because that's the profile I use for all the kitten cam people. Yeah, the rain is coming down. Yeah, it's weird. Christmas is weird for me because all my family, the family that I do have out here is Jewish, so they don't do huge Christmas stuff. And growing up, we had a tree and everything, but we also lit the menorah. And now, like, I don't have any, all my friends are into Christmas, so I don't know. It's weird. What's wrong with your skin, Meta? Did you burn your head? Bye, Evie. Kiss the kitties for me. Okay, say hi to everybody. What are you doing, Piglet? Hi. What are you doing? He's drowning. What are you doing? Oh, kitties. Mars, I can't believe you're hiding. Rob is being so selfish. He just does not like being on cam anymore. Good night, Corey. Rob, Sophie is here. Come out so Sophie can see you. Robbers. With Fig. Robbers. Come here. Yeah, I watched it yesterday too, Claire. It was really depressing. But it was so good. It was so funny and then totally depressing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find Rob under there. There he is. Robbers, why are you hiding? Say hi to Sophie. What are you doing? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Come on and say hi. She can't see you. You guys just ate. I'm not feeding you again yet. Where are you going? No, it's not time to eat, Rob. Rob, nobody can come here. Come here, Robbers. Well, hello, Fig. Mary Jane. Robbers, come on. Oh, you guys. Come here, you guys. Fig, you're good at following at least. But Claire, when you watched it, did you wait for the scenes after the credits? There he is. Oh, hello, mister. You're so handsome. I gave him his B12 last week, and it seems to have brightened him up a little bit. Good night, Anne. Robbers, say hi to Sophie. Yeah, I mean it's sad in a kind of dark humor way, but yeah, it's definitely a funny movie. Fig, are you trying to get under there? Yeah, don't look up. Meryl Streep is like hysterical in it and frightening. Hey, Dennis. Oh, I love Parks and Rec. Yes, every time I see Rob Lowe or like listen to his podcast, I think of Rob. I come home and I'm like, Rob Lowe. Robbers. Parks and Recreation is brilliant. Yeah, I watched the new Matrix movie too. I actually liked it more than I think the others. Well, Rob Lowe is a domestic short hair, but my Rob is, I think he's a medium. I mean, he has areas that are super long, like around his face, but he's got two different types of fur. He's got his spine fur and then he's got his side fur. And then he's got his belly fur. So maybe he's got 3 types of fur. Oh, great, Dennis. Oh God, I binged Schitt's Creek in the beginning of the quarantine. It made me so happy. And I had watched a couple episodes of Schitt's Creek and like was just like, eh. And then I just went back and I watched more and then I got sucked in and it's so brilliant. I've never watched Gilmore Girls. I heard it was really good. Oh, I finished Lucifer. Like, I binged it right away when it came out. I'm so sad it's over. Hi, Angela. Well, I'm in the middle of watching Pen 15 and I'm still finishing like the first season of Expanse. So there's just so much to watch. Yeah, I think I've seen every episode of Law and Order that's ever been made. And sometimes I have to call my mom and be like, stop watching Law and Order. There's so many other things you should be watching. And she's like, I know, I just get sucked in. It's like one episode after the other. Yes, Claire. At least I think it is. Meta, you should have already stopped watching the news by now. Come on. Yes, Sophie, it's the ding ding ding. And the fact that you just have to type ding 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 and I hear it in my head says it all. What are you doing, Faye Fig? Yeah, I'm excited about that, Luna. I love Jack McCoy. Roberts, won't you at least look at me? Roberts. Rob is like, if you're not going to feed me, I don't like you. Yes, I've watched Making It. They're funny together. Owl Kitty is pretty awesome. Yeah, Paul had mentioned he's considering keeping one of the kittens, depending on how his personality comes out. Bye, Kathy. Have fun. Good night, Kimberly. I don't know what John's plans are, but I know that his last post he had a lot going on with his cats, so he wasn't jumping back in. But we'll see what the new year brings. It's hard when you've got sick cats. You know, just like even dealing with Rob has been so stressful that, you know, that on top of my mom and the house stuff, I just knew that I wouldn't be able to handle it. But I miss kittens. I definitely miss having kittens. But I knew I needed to get him more stable, and but you know, he's also very unpredictable. He'll do okay for a couple of days and then I come home and there's diarrhea outside the box all over the floor. Huh, Robbers? You have soupy poop. You just couldn't make it inside the box, huh? And you know, needing to give him medicine 3 times a day and feeding him like 5 times a day, it's hard. Like the other night, I was working. You know, it's tax time for me now, so I'm reconciling everybody's years, and I have a client who's one of his. We were doing some sales tax auditing, which is a nightmare. And I could have stayed there until 10 o'clock at night, but I needed to come home to feed Rob and give him his medicine. So I drove all the way home in traffic, and then I fed and took care of them and ate something, and then I drove all the way back. And just that extra like needing to be home all the time is a lot. Yes, John is using his foster room for oculusing. Well, I love him so much. I'd do anything. So, you know, I start panicking when I start realizing what time it is. When I'm at a client's, I'm like, I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to get on home on time. And there's a panic that happens. And then if I hit traffic, I start like getting frustrated in the car, and I have to like breathe. It's kind of crazy. Huh, Robbers? You make me crazy with love. And then I come home and there's soupy poop. Soupy, soupy poop. So at least if I do get fosters, I'm gonna have to get some like, I'm gonna hope for some easier fosters until tax time is over. So we'll see. I'm just playing it by ear. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, Claire. I mean, you definitely have, at least you have a bigger house than I do. But it takes, I just can't even, I don't know how you do it. Hi, Piglet. It does make life a lot easier, like when your cat isn't having diarrhea outside the box. But, you know, it would be much easier if I could just have, like, my tenant come up and drop some food for them. But Rob has to be put in a separate room, and he needs to be pilled for his medication. Like, it's just, it's nothing's ever easy, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I can name one deduction. Oh wow, grade 4, that sounds like a lot. Robert, you're so handsome. Yeah, every day I just pray that like none of the other cats get sick. Huh, Robbers? What are you doing? Are you getting sleepy? Yeah, I think the next litter I have, I'm going to actually name after podcast hosts because there's a podcast guy, comedian who follows me on Instagram, and I want to try to get his attention. So I think if I do that, then I can tag podcasters that we all like and see if somebody will post about the cam. I won't, Vera, I promise. I promise. Yeah, it's a lot when you have a parent that you have to take care of and pet issues. I feel you, agree for it. Hi, Aloha. Oh, Robert, you're so handsome. You're so handsome. Are you okay? You're so good looking. Why do you look away? Yeah, that's hard, Dennis. At a certain point, my dad, he wanted to try to buy things off the TV, and I was like, no, no Christmas presents. And so we just told him, like, no more. That was the last of our concern. The last thing we needed was presents. Yeah. Rob is like a patchwork of different types of cats. I have to say it's interesting though, in the last couple of years, Rob has become like more affectionate with people. So like when people come over, he doesn't hide as much and he comes out, and like my friend came over and he just wanted to jump in her lap and try to knead on her stomach like he does on me. And I was like, what is going on? Well, even when you, I don't know if you guys can see, but like the fur on his spine is still different than the rest of his fur. Remember when he was a kitten and he had a mohawk? He still kind of has one. And it goes all the way down his spine. See? So it's more like, and his face has been getting dirty again because he's been eating a lot. My handsome boy. My handsome boy. He's mad at me for pulling up the sheet. Yeah, the spine fur is like straighter and more coarse. Yeah, his mohawk definitely stood out more when he was a kitten. Yeah, you should see it now, Sophie. When he, especially like after his midday, like his first dinner, his like third meal of the day, I give him a full can, and he just walks around with food on his face for like an hour. Hi, handsome boy. See, from this angle, you can barely tell that his stomach is like emaciated. But I do think he's gained like the tiny, like maybe half a pound. He keeps teetering just below 9 pounds and then just above 9 pounds. Yeah, he's a good looking boy. It's understandable that Fiona fell in love with him. Because all he used to do is look at me over his shoulder. Look at me, Rob. And I melt. Yeah, Denise is killing it. She's doing amazing with her CrossFit stuff. She's coming over tomorrow. So I'll get to hang with her tomorrow. She's with her, she and her hubby are with her family today. Robert, you're so handsome. Look at that face. What are you doing? see if I can show you guys from up here. See, he's tiny. My little robbers. Little Fig. Their favorite place to sleep are these empty trays from their canned food. I've put out cat beds. They don't care. They want the little empty cardboard trays. And I just got that thing. It vibrates and you're supposed to stand on it. And they now like that, but I haven't used it yet. Third dinner, yeah, at this point. I think I've already fed him like 5 times today. I just feel like it's less hard on his stomach if I do more small meals than giving him big meals. Yeah, that was my birthday present from my mommy. So I'm hoping it'll help with like my circulation and core strength. All right, Vera, I'm going to be logging off here too, guys. I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and let you all know that I do miss you and that I'm not gone forever. I promise. And I'll do something for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Sure, see. Good night, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Here, Faye, you want to say your last good night? Good night. I'm a pretty girl.